Sonia, tell us, what are we doing here at Stamford Bridge today? Share the news with us.
Yeah, I think we are here because I have an exciting news to share with you. We are going to play all our WSL games next season at the Bridge, which is really exciting and which is why we are here. We are moving in.
We're moving in. I mean, it is so exciting. Tell us, why do you think now is the right time to make this move?
I think because Chelsea is really ambitious and we want to make sure we stay at the top of the game and at the top in terms of the clubs. I think, the women's game is growing and we need to make sure we follow and we also initiate that growth. And I think we want to be, again, really ambitious, really top in terms of what we do off and on the pitch. And I think, that's the right time for us to do that.
I mean, you mentioned the word ambition there, but for a club that has achieved so much, that has won so much, why is it so important that these players are able to perform and play on a stage as big as this?
I think even if we already as a club achieve a lot, I think we still have room for improvement and being able to offer the best experience for the fans, but also for the players. They want to play in the biggest stadiums, and I think the Bridge is a really historic stadium where we created already a lot of memories, and I think even for the fans we want to create a really special experience for them. So giving them the opportunity to come to the Bridge, bringing even more fans to the game, to our games, we are really excited to be part of that journey and that experience.
Tell us about the players then. What has their reaction been to this news and how big a part have they played in this decision?
Yeah, they played a big part because obviously they are the most important people in this project. They are the ones who are on the pitch and I think they are all really excited about the announcement and the news. I think when you are a player, as I just mentioned, you want to play in stadiums where you can bring the most fans possible, and I think you want to live that experiences with winning games in a great atmosphere. That's what we want to create for the future, and again, that's really exciting.
And this is something that the girls have been asking for, right?
Yeah, I think so. They deserve it as well, because I think they have been working hard. The ones who are playing for the club right now, but also all the ones who played for the club. I think they did so well to put the club in this position now where we can move in.
The club also feels it has a responsibility, I think, to keep pushing the game forward. Is that right? Yeah,
I think as Chelsea, as we just mentioned, we already had a lot of success, but we want to make sure we push the game even further. I think that's our job, our role to do that, and we are really excited to be one of the clubs who is pushing everyone moving forward, and that's part of what we want to create.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that and kind of how important that is, because we do see a couple of clubs in the WSL playing in bigger stadiums. I don't know, Everton at Goodison Park. We can see what Arsenal have done in the time that they've been at the Emirates. How key is that, do you think, commercially, to keep pushing this club forward?
Yeah, I think it's key commercially to be able to play in the bigger stadiums. As we just said, we want to create a really special experience for the fans. I think for the players, for the staff, for the manager, it's also great to play in these big stadiums where I told you this stadium, the Bridge, has so much history and we created so much memories in this stadium. So we want to be part of that moving forward, being able to experience great games with a lot of fans coming. And I think, we want to make sure we give the opportunity also to everyone to experience that alongside us.
You say we're moving in. How do you think you can make this place feel like home for you? Because as we look around, we can see the names of stars all around, but with so much history at Kingsmeadow, how do you bring that here and make this a home for the women as well?
Yeah, I think Kingsmeadow has been a really nice stadium for us as well. I think it's important to mention that. I'm here since 2 years now, but I already created a lot of memories there with the players and with all the staff. I think it's just like making sure we also keep that part of the DNA in the club and making sure we bring everyone in this club to this stadium. I think, moving to this stadium gives the opportunity to everyone to come, and that's what we want to create. We want to include everyone and make sure, like, even the ones who are used to be at Kingsmeadow have the opportunity to come and create a new history here in this stadium as well.
So bring the fans with you, but also try and welcome new fans to this amazing stadium.
Yeah, that's also what we want to achieve. Again, we talked a lot about growing, improving, and I think moving to Stamford Bridge is also the opportunity to grow our fan base, and that's what we want to do. And for that, I know my job will be to make sure we are successful. We put really good performances on the pitch. We win as many games as we can to bring as many fans as we can as well.
You mentioned Kingsmeadow, but I just want to ask you a little bit more about it, if that's okay, because nearly 10 years Chelsea women have played there, achieved an awful lot in that time. How special is that as a place, as a ground, to what this team has achieved?
Yeah, I think Kingsmeadow is part of what Chelsea has achieved in that stadium. I think even if I'm here since a few times, I have a lot of memories from watching on TV, and sometimes, I can remember some great games from Fran Kirby, some great goals from San Kerr, but also Karen Carney, and also what Emma did in that stadium was something big and huge. So yes, so much history, so much success in that stadium, and that's what we want to continue doing, because I think it's really important for the club to stay successful and to create the same atmosphere here in this stadium, even with bigger seats.
You mentioned Emma and some of the history there, but a new chapter now for you and this team. And when you look at the pitch behind you, how excited are you at the prospect of, hopefully lifting that WSL trophy here, surrounded by your fans?
I experienced that once already, and it was amazing. So as you just said, I think when you play football as a player, as a manager, you just want to make sure you share your emotions with the fans. That's the most important thing. So for me to be able to play all the games next season in this stadium is something really motivational and really exciting for us. I think we will give our all, as we did already, but even that extra motivation will come because having the opportunity to lift the trophy in this stadium is part of what we want to create.